At the base of Mount Fuji, blanketed by the shadows of ancient lava, lies a forest so dense, so unnaturally quiet, that some people say it absorbs sound itself. It's called Aokigahara, but it's better known by another name. One people are too afraid to speak aloud. Aokigahara is not just a forest. It's a labyrinth of gnarled trees, uneven paths, and an eerie stillness that unsettles even the most experienced hikers. No birds, no footsteps, just you, and the overwhelming silence. It's easy to get lost here. Trails aren't always marked, and the deeper you go, the more you feel it. That weight on your chest, that sense that you're being watched. But why is this place so feared? For centuries, Aokigahara has been the subject of Japanese legends. Folklore speaks of yūrei, spirits filled with sorrow, who haunt the forest, trapped between life and death. Locals have long believed this forest holds a spiritual energy unlike anywhere else, a place where lost souls wander, a place where emotions linger, even after people are gone. And it's not just myths. Rescue teams and volunteers report finding personal belongings, backpacks, shoes, even written notes. Sometimes they find tents still standing, but no one inside. In some areas, people have tied ribbons or taped to trees, hoping they'll find their way back. Some do, others don't. In 2018, Aokigahara was thrust into the global spotlight, and not in the way it deserved. YouTuber Logan Paul visited the forest and filmed something deeply personal, something no one should have shared. Rather than treating the location with the solemn respect it demands, he turned it into content, and the internet erupted. He faced intense backlash for mocking a sacred place tied to real pain, and for exploiting what should never be used for views. The video was quickly removed, but the damage had already been done. It was a turning point, not just for him, but for how creators treat dark topics. And it served as a reminder, not every place is meant to be content. Some places are meant to be left untouched. Aokigahara has inspired more than controversy. It's become the setting of horror films, novels, documentaries, and ghost stories across the world. In 2016, The Forest, a Hollywood horror film, was released, starring Natalie Dormer. The movie follows a woman who enters Aokigahara in search of her twin sister, and finds something far more terrifying. Japanese media has also explored the forest, often with more nuance. Films like Suicide Forest Village and Graveyard of Honor touch on the emotional weight and mystery surrounding Aokigahara, often blending fiction with cultural truths. But no matter how it's portrayed, the real forest remains far more chilling than any scripted film. These days, Japanese authorities have tried to change the forest's reputation. Signs now line the entrances, offering messages of hope, urging visitors to speak to someone if they're struggling. Volunteers patrol regularly, and many areas are no longer open to the public. But still, the stories persist. Hikers who return tell of whispers in the wind, shadows between the trees, and a feeling they still can't explain. Would you walk into Aokigahara? Would you ignore the signs? The stories? The energy? Some people say the forest calls to certain souls, and once it does, it doesn't always let go. What do you think is really happening inside this forest? Supernatural, or something else? Let me know in the comments. And if you ever visit Mount Fuji, maybe stay on the path. Until next time.